Hello, hello. Welcome to a Tea with Trina. I am excited to be on with you today and wanted to talk with you about what your next level needs. Your next level requires you. And I want to share with you what I'm having for tea. I have been having actually um, ginger tea with lemon, and um, it has been really, really nice. I've been enjoying this tea. I'm not for sure what you have had, but hopefully you are enjoying your tea, and what's coming up for you around that. Um, I want to talk about, and I'm going to grab my notes here that I want to talk about for Tea with Trina. I have so many things that have been happening and going on today and yesterday, you all. It's been so busy, but I want to talk with you about what your next requires, and it requires you. So let's get into it. Um, so I want to share with you, that I think this topic has actually been coming up for me over and over again. It's been coming up for me in conversations and in sessions with people, and also even in my life, in my journey, and my process. And the thing is that your next level is already calling you, right? And I think the big thing to note and remember that that next level for you, and whatever that is for you, it's not going to force its way on you. You may journey through some things that you may need to learn from, but I think that the level of being in maybe where you may be looking to go, if you're looking to level up, it's really about meeting it, right? It's meeting it. And it's true that life has a way of moving fast, very fast. We know when time, we're like in December already, right? I remember when it was just summer, right, and fall, and so thing every day is moving. It's moving, and I think that it's really important to know that there could be moments where you are celebrating and honoring, or moments where you may be navigating something that could be hard. Um, and you may be asked to step into a different version of yourself, really, and to show up for yourself a little bit differently, or to stretch yourself um, into a version that you haven't met yet. I mean, one, like, sharing that is like the sentence that I've just shared right here, really, um, really kind of came up out of one of my sessions, is that of someone being asked to step into and being stretched into a way of being that they had never really experienced before. And in these moments, these are really transitions. They're pivotal moments, right? That maybe I didn't see that coming type of moment, type of pivotal moment, or in a season that's shifting that you didn't, plan for. And it's true that when those things happen in that way of, I didn't see this coming, I didn't plan for that, there's some things that pop up, I think, in your nervous system internally for you that looks for something that's familiar, okay, or that's comforting. And I think it's all good to comfort, right, and to regulate, right? That's a part of the process. Um, but I think it's also important to not shrink back to what used to be, or the way you used to work, or to totally stop, um, or try to like move out of what may feel or look risky. But I think to really step into the moment, mm, and really get a sense of, what does this mean for you now? Like, what is happening for you now? What does this mean for you? And what is it that you need to activate next? That being in that present moment and really thinking through that is what this next level needs, is what it's requiring of you. And the truth that I've learned from people that I've worked with, leaders, of coaching, of clients that I've done therapy with, or couples that I've done therapy with, I've supported people through their most important breakthroughs around this moment, around these moments, right, of the pivotal moments. But the truth is that your life expands the moment you decide that you're willing to grow with it, that you're willing to grow through, right, what you may be experiencing. When you make that decision, right, your life shifts, it expands. I had someone share with me that they had that moment where they made a decision to show up differently for them in a way that they were willing to grow with it. They were willing to see things as what they were in the moment and understand that that life is different now. And so in that moment, they were allowing themselves to experience this shift, this new way of being, this life in a different way. And I think that's really important when you're looking to go to another level, is really being present to what is in the moment now, and making a decision for you that this is how it is. This is what I'm going to journey through. It's really impactful, and it doesn't happen like it doesn't that isn't the thing to skirt around fear. I just wanna share that. It doesn't mean that fear is not there, right? It doesn't mean that everything is all good or that things are settled, right? It doesn't it doesn't mean that things are perfect. It means that you're making a decision to see this through, all right, and grow through the moment and learn from what's coming up for you. And growth happens when you choose that, right? In spite of what you may not know, in spite of what you may not know, growth happens when you choose to step into that next moment, that next level of being. Right. And it's true that every dream that you carry, every desire, every longing, every whisper that you hear, that it's not random, right? It's what you are feeling internally, right? It's what you are maybe gravitating towards. It's purpose work, it's direction. It's maybe what you may be aligned with. It could be a current assignment, right? That's coming up for you. And so dreams really aren't activated just because we think of them. They are activated because of how we show up in response and the action that we take, right? That is when they're activated. Yes, visualization and dreaming and thinking through is all kind of foundational and kind of setting the stage. But what really brings your goals, your dream life into reality, into fruition, is the action that you take and how you respond, what you do. And I think for many people, for many folks, and some of you who may be watching now, you are standing in your new season. You may be standing within the doorway of your new season, and you may be feeling a shift right now. And you may be feeling a desire to step into something deeper or to step into a closer alignment for you or to step into healing or to step into your purpose and carrying that forward in a very intentional way. And the question is, will you answer that call? Will you answer that? Will you show up for that? Will you respond to that? Right? Will you choose you in the moment? Will you honor what you feel that's stirring deep inside of you, right? That you're just experiencing really for the moment. And I want you to hear me out right now and hear me very, very clearly, is that you don't have to do this work alone, right? Yeah, and it's really important to do this work and to step forward and move forward in it. And I want to talk with you about it because this is the work that I do every day when I'm working with people, of helping people to answer their call, to really know what it is, right? What is that alignment? What is that deeper purpose? What is the healing that they need to step into? This is the work that I do every day. And I thoroughly, thoroughly enjoy and have my clients mention to me that they feel deeply impacted and supported by the creative spaces that I create, because I create these creative spaces for people to breathe again, to see themselves, to be with themselves, to rise, to build the life and or the relationship that they deeply want to experience. I deeply believe that creating the life that you are here to lead and that you really want to experience is one of the most important things that you can do. Deeply, deeply feel that way. And I help people to step into that fulfillment for them. And so I want to share this with you because if you're ready for this kind of guidance, for this kind of support, for this kind of clarity, for this kind of structured support and path forward, um, I invite you to get in touch with me. I have openings for therapy. I have actually right now 10 openings for therapy, and I have openings for coaching, and I would love to work with you. So the truth is that your next level isn't waiting for perfect timing, right? It's not waiting for the perfect moment. It's waiting for your yes. So I want to encourage you to take a breath, take a step, and we can walk through this next season that you have in this doorway. We can walk through it together. Okay. So if you would like to have me support you in your journey, I invite you to send me a message, a private message, and I'll reach out to you. But this is what I wanted to hop on and share with you for this time, this tea with Trina, that your next level, it really, really, it requires you. And it requires your yes and your willingness to really step through that doorway, to do the purpose work, the healing that you're here to do. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I will talk with you soon. I'll be coming on again to share some more messaging with you. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. We'll talk soon. Bye.